everyone, I'm back today to film part 2 of this little colouring chat that I've been doing in this book, Circle of Life. Now I'm doing this page for a hashtag I've got running over on Instagram for my birthday month, which is hashtag my birthday colour along. So if you want to join in with that, all you've got to do is colour my zodiac sign. So my zodiac sign is Cancer, so any image that's a zodiac page for Cancer or a crab, anything like that, you can join in and use that hashtag over on Instagram. So in part 1 of me starting this page, I used the Faber-Castell Pit Pastel pencils on the background and then a bit of gel pen on the fish, which you might see shining a little bit on the camera. So I had a long think about what I wanted to do on the actual crab, and I've decided that rather than go in very intricate and try and colour everything individually, because it is really detailed, I thought I would use my Neocolor 2s, and I thought I would sort of just colour the whole thing with the Neocolor 2s as a base and then go in with some pencil shading on top, but making the crab all red. So different tones and shades of red, but you know, predominantly red. Possibly a bit of gold gel pen at the very end. So I'm just going to use these two Neocolors. Very simple. I've got a ruby red and I've got a carmine. So I've got my palette at the side of me, you'll have to excuse it, it's very well loved and very dirty, but this is the Caran d'Ache palette and it's really good for Neocolor 2s, this textured side here. So you can just rub the crayon down on here and it gets quite a lot on there. This is the darker red, and then I'll put one here. This is the lighter one. And then I'm just going to wet them and activate them on this board. If you can hear children in the background, that is my kiddies still off for half term at the minute. But yeah, I've just got my brush and water here, just in a little tub. I'm using the Princeton Neptune size 4. This is my go-to brush. I might use a big brush for the big body actually. I've got a size 12 Princeton Neptune brush as well, which I don't know where it's gone actually. Where has it got to? Oh, it's here. I found it. Right, and now I need my old cloth that's gone walkabouts as well. Why does everything go walkabouts when you need it? It just disappears off the face of the earth. I know, I'll get some tissues. I've just got some like kitchen roll at the side and I will use that. So we've got a couple of sheets of just kitchen roll there, or whatever you call it where you live. So I'm just gonna wet these now, put quite a bit of water on them so you can see that looks lovely. I'll do this one again, that looks lovely too. I'm going to actually start with my bigger brush and do the body of the crab first. So I'm using the size 12 Princeton Neptune. I'm going to do the body in this lighter colour. So I am used to using this as a base, so I'm going all over. What a nice colour that is. Might need my little brush for these little details. Yeah, we'll switch to the little brush now. I don't want to end up going over the lines. So it's just like you're doing a wash of colour really. I think my kids are playing hide and seek, so they're running all over the house. Oh, I've just dipped in. Yeah, we'll go for some of that darker colour now actually for these bits here. The little details I'm gonna go in with gel pens, I think. hopefully I'm in frame. I'm good at going out of frame. So I'm not too worried about how it's laying down, because I am shading with pencils over the top once it's dry, so you don't need to worry about it being too perfect or anything like that. I'm not too worried. It's almost got like a pinky sort of hue to it. I was contemplating doing a green crab, but I changed my mind last minute. Maybe I can put some green bits of gel pen in there, maybe, if I decide I want to do that. But I find the Neocolor 2s are so much easier to lay them down on a palette like this and work from the palette rather than directly on the page with a crayon, especially if you're doing detailed stuff. And the Caran d'Ache palette is well worth investing in. I'll link it in the description of this video. But it's well worth investing in, it's brilliant for these. Kids are being silly. I'm going to mix a bit more of this light shade up. So I'm going to put a bit more on. Just because I'm going to tidy up the little bits I've missed around here. Whack some more water on. And just get in there a bit better. Bit at the bottom. It's really popping out, this crab now. I'm glad I picked red actually. I think it makes it stand out from the page. Just dab my brush off, a bit too much there, but you can pick it back up again like that. And there we go. That's our base down on our crab. So I'm going to go in with the darker colour for these top bits as well, the darker red. So I think they come from here, don't they? They start here. So what I'll do, I'll probably use my Faber-Castell polychromos pencils and I'll pick similar colours to shade over the top with. You can hear my children being crazy loons. It was outside, but I think it might have just started raining. It's been gorgeous all day and I think it might just be spitting a little bit. I've not had my neocolours out in the longest time. So happy I pulled these out today. It's nice to have a little refresh and a little you know, have a look through your supplies and bring some stuff out what you've not used in a while to the foreground. I've gone over a bit there. I've just been watching Colour Me Stress Free's video of her using oil pastels for a background. Really lovely, and she may have enabled me to purchase some. Oh dear. That's my daughter, you can hear, absolutely crazy there. Absolutely crazy. Hope you're enjoying that noise. Right, I'm going to mix a little bit more of this dark colour up because I've run out, just so I can do the other claw. Is that what they're called? Are they called claws? Crabster claws? I don't know, I really don't know. I really do not know. But, there we go. Right, let's go in here. Can't stop laughing at these kids, honest to God. They've drove me crazy this half term though, absolutely crazy. It's never quiet in this house. Never quiet. I can hear the ice cream man. The ice cream man van going past. They don't actually stop where we are though, because we're on a main road, so they go down the side street to the side of us, but they don't stop near us. Really, I don't know if that's a blessing in disguise or not, because they'd be asking for an ice cream every day otherwise. Wouldn't they? Let's get the top bit. Oh, emergency vehicles. We have to get one of them in on the video, don't we? I think that'll do. Yep, I think we've got everything with that. The bit's right on the ends. Oh no, I've missed a bit there, haven't I? Yeah, I've missed a bit there. I've missed these very end bits here. Silly me. But the bits that are right on the very end, let me get a bit of that colour up, it's a bit too much water. The bits right on the very end I'll be doing with probably a black gel pen or something like that. Possibly, I've not quite decided. Same with these bits up here, all them bits up there. I'll sort it with something else. Oh, possibly I'll just do those little bits with this, those tiny bits. I think I'm running out of neocolour, but I'm going over them with pencil anyway, but that's just to my little guide to show that I want them that colour. Oh, that's looking nice already. That's popping off the page now. So I'm going to let that dry and then we'll come back. I'm going to go in with a bit of pencil work now. So ignore the trash background. I hate the background. I wish I hadn't put that watercolour down. Don't know what I was thinking. But with everything I don't like, I'm going to cover it up with stickles at the end. So them are the stickles I'm going to use to cover it up with. You'll see at the end I'm going to brush it all over. So I'm just going to use this colour, which is Madder, which looks like a nice fit for this one. And I'm not going to take each individual little section. I'm basically just going to shade where I think I would like a bit shading. So I'm seeing the claw as a whole, as one claw rather than individual patterns, and I'm colouring it that way. To me, that's easier to grasp. Yeah. A lot easier than taking all them intricate details. This is a really good match for this colour. So you can see there how I'm taking the big areas. This bit here I'm going to have all dark. I've got that piece of paper in the way, it is a bit. Let's push it over that side. I think when I use the Neocolour 2s as well, I think I might have, well, I know I used too much water. I think it's all gone through to the other side. So I start off with a dark pressure there, and then I'm just easing off now into a medium pressure, and then we'll just leave the end bit. Possibly I might put a tiny bit over the edges, bit of depth on the edges. Then this one, I think we'll go down darker around the outsides and then leave it lighter in the centre. So my children are coming back up with the noisy. If you can hear anybody, that's who it is. I think they're playing hide and seek under the bed. I've just heard them say, let's hide under the bed. So that's one side done. I'm going to do these little ones now while I'm already on this side. So I'm going to do the same with these. I think I'm going to go dark on the outsides and blend it into the centre. Like that. There's nothing, what's the best way to describe it? There's nothing hard about the way that I shade. It's very simple. Very basic. Very basic. My little boy's trying to find them now. It's so cute. Bring it up a little bit when I get to this bit. I've not decided what colour I want to do these fish yet. So does anybody read the star signs? Do they follow the zodiac signs? I used to read them all the time in the newspaper, and then yeah, I stopped buying newspapers because I don't really read them, so I stopped reading them. But gosh, I used to read them when Mystic Meg was still in them. Are you playing hide and seek? Yeah. Good boy, go and hide in a good place. Go and hide from them. He's so cute. Yeah, I used to read my zodiac signs right when Mystic Meg used to do them. That one, I'm going to do this bit dark down here, fully dark. Yeah, I really wish I hadn't have gone in with the Neocolour 2s on this part here. It's just dire. But if I can cover it up with the stickles, we'll cover it up with stickles. That normally works. It normally works out for me. Make it all blend up and then you'll not notice anything. That's my plan. That's my plan B. It's always a plan to rescue the page. If there's something you don't like, that's that bit. Now onto the big claw, and I'll try and replicate what I did on the other side if I can remember. That's the problem with my memory. Let's try and look and have a see what we've done. I think that was fully dark, and then I've gone in on this one darker here, and then going into a lighter pressure. That's that bit. The next bit was dirt around the outsides, wasn't it? I'm talking to you like you can all answer me back. Need to get back into my live streams again. Let's get that right there, and then we can start blending it out. That's how I find it easiest to do, by going in with a hard pressure around the outsides and then using a circular motion with a medium to light pressure to gradually bring it into the centre. And that's all I do. Simple, simple. Only using one colour. Sometimes two if I'm working with just pencils. It's a lot simpler for me and a lot more enjoyable than switching to about 10 different pencils. That's just my style of colouring. Everybody has their own style. So that's that one. This one was fully dark, I know that much. Then the next bit was the same, dark around the outside. And we're still in shot here. It's going a bit dark outside. I've got a feeling it's going to chuck it down. I don't know why. We're due a bit of rain. We need cooling down. It's been roasting. I might go outside in it if it does rain. And chuck some rubbish in the bin and get that cool cool rain on me. On my skin. Oh, another ice cream van. They're out making the money today. Where's this bit? Comes round there, doesn't it? Apologise if my hand's in the way a little bit here. Just need to get into that side. I'm thinking about getting a tripod that goes on the floor instead of my desk, because the amount of wobbling that it causes when I'm using a hard pressure, it's knocking you all seasick. And that's that one. So next up is this one here. I'm going to move my paper over a little bit. Put that in the centre. Last little bits, and then we can move on to his body with the different colour. There we go. Now moving on to the middle with this one, which is Pale Geranium Lake, and I'm going to start off with its little Lexia first. So let me get that underneath. It just pads it a bit better. So it's definitely standing out from the page anyway, this little crabby crab. Might not do when I bling all the background up with with that stickle, so. What, darling? Have you got a hat? Yeah. Wow. You want your hat on? Yeah. Oh, it's a lovely pink hat. Is this your sister's hat? Yeah. You ready? Is it raining outside, lad? Yeah. Is it? That's him off with his pink hat on. Would probably cause a fight when our Hazel sees him wearing it. So how do you normally tackle these pages? Would you do what I'm doing and use it as a bulk, like each individual thing, or would you do each tiny intricate detail? I don't think I could sit there and do each detail. I don't think I have the patience. I don't think I have the patience. Oh, someone's coming back upstairs. Who wants me this time? Nobody. So that's that side. That's a nice bright red. So we'll go in on this side now. I need my paper under there. Oh, someone's slamming my back door. Bang. We've got a massive trampoline in the back garden. The kids love it. Absolutely love it. We've got a trampoline, we've got one of the little Wender House things. And then I have a big border, and we call it a border. It's like, I suppose I could plant flowers in there. But I don't at the minute because the kids are at that age where they pull everything up. So, but it's lots of topsoil in there. So they actually play with the trucks in the mud. So when they come in from outside, they have to get in the bath because they're absolutely covered. But they have fun, bless them. They have fun. There, I'm going to sharpen this pencil a little bit. Then we'll move on to the body. Now I'm trying to pick sections out of this body, so the easiest bit I can see is this bit here. So I'm going to start with this bit. Ease the pressure off towards the centre. Sort of like that. Then I'll do the other side so I don't forget what I've done, to try and make it symmetrical. Oh, someone keeps slamming my back door. Little monkeys. Monkeys. I'm sure Daddy will sort that out in a minute. I better do. I hate them slamming the back door because I always have visions of them getting their fingers trapped in the door, which They have done before, not with a back door, but they've done it in the house before on the regular doors. I'm gonna just colour that bit in. That's that bit. This bit I'm gonna go in dark here. Like I said, I don't like to overcomplicate it. I'm sticking to one pencil. I'm just using different pressures. My paper. So that's that side done. Know which bit to do. I'll do this little bit down here. Might get a tiniest little bit of gel pen on some of the details at the end, but we shall see. We shall see. It's getting a bit more intricate, this bit, because I can't really pick out a big section to do all at once unless I just go in on the whole thing. So I could actually make it dark around the edge, right around the edge, and then paler in the centre like I've been doing with the rest of it. I'm gonna go for that because I'm not into doing all these delicate things. Delicate bits individually, I'm just not into that. Some people are, some people have the patience of a saint, but I don't. I really don't. So we'll go in. You can see me going hard around the edges. It's lovely and bright, this crab now. Mr. Krabby. So we'll pull the dark pressure up to about there from the bottom. We'll go a bit further in from the sides. And then I'm going to start going into a medium to light pressure just to make sure we've got that lighter colour in the middle. It's much nicer for me than sitting there doing it all individually. I cannot do it all like that, I cannot. Anybody else with me? Anybody else in the room? Keep forgetting this paper under here as well, what I've got. Right, I'm just going to sharpen my pencil and then we're going to go in with that lighter pressure. Oh dearie me. Just using light circular motions to blend these edges in. Hopefully you can see that happening in front of your very own eyes. and get over the top for this bit. And get rid of those harsh lines, and then it'll start to come together, I think. I love these polychromos pencils, I absolutely love them. So hopefully that's got rid of that harsh line now. Got a nice sort of blend on there. There we go. So I'm just going to do these little bits with this colour as well. Just in a block colour. Just going to block colour those in. And also these little bits on its eye. That's it. I'm going to find my black pencil. If I can. There we go. And I'm going to just do all these little tiny claws. The bits that you can see sticking out at the sides here, I think I'm going to do them with a red gel pen. I don't want to do them black. And there we go. There's just two little ones up here. There we go. Now I'm going to pick some colours for the fish. What colours do I want to do the fish? Thinking maybe some nice purples. Maybe. Let's see what purples I've got. I'll sharpen my lightest colour first. This is like a pinky purple, this one. So I'm just going to use this as a base. So I'm going to base all the fish with this. To start with. Really light coat on these. And then I think I'll do on two different shades of purple, like some one colour and some different shade. Is that all of them? I think it is. Let's sharpen this pencil. I think I need to empty that sharpener or unblock it. I think it feels a bit blocked. I'm going to do this little fish down here first. I'm going to do him in this colour. Like that. Again, simple shading, nothing special about that. I'll do this little guy here. That's my daughter being silly. We'll go for this one down here. This one. Let me move my paper over a little bit. Gone very quiet now, haven't I? Very quiet. We'll do, which one should we do? We'll do this one. And then we'll go over here in the corner. I think you can just about see this one. I'm going to use different purple now for this fishy here. It's only slightly different. I'm gonna go in with my last purple for the ones that we've got left. There's a little tiny one here. They're only slightly different, these shades of purple, slightly. Right, I'm going to go in with some of that red gel pen now that I said I was going to put on the little crabby. So just these little bits here. Going to do with the red gel pen. Be the same over here. There we go. I might. Should I go in with some gel pen on the crab? Should I? No, because then I'll not stop. Oh, should I? Right, I'll do a bit. I'll do these little dots. Just so we've got a bit of glitter on the actual crab. You can't see any colour difference, but you'll see it shining when it hits the light. And these little dots here. Noisy cars, aren't they? So noisy. Right, I'm gonna go mad with my stickles now on that background that I don't like. So, let me try and get you in a bit better. So, I hate this background. It went wrong. It started pilling. It was just horrid. I don't know what I was thinking when I did that. So, I've got two shades of stickles here. I've got one's Waterfall and one's True Blue. And I'm gonna just dot them on. Dot some of that on as well, all round the edge, like so. This is Kirsty going crazy with stickles. Big blob there, not forgetting the edge. And now I just use my finger, so I just use my finger to dab, and I just dab it on. You just dot it round. I might get some more of the darker stickles on in a second. Bring you up. Yeah, we'll definitely put some more of that darker stickles at the top. We'll do that in a second, but you can see it's having a nice effect. It's covering up that background that I don't like. So let's pop a bit more of the dark one up here. You can use a brush to do this if you want, but I like them more just rough, just messy. Just really getting messy with it. Fun. Fun is the word. So that's my go-to now. If I mess up a background, if I don't like it, just cover it up with stickles. It's all good in the end. Stickles to the rescue. Stickles all over the next page. Wipe that off. Try and get down this edge with it going onto that page, but I think it matters much. I've gone onto that page quite a lot already. So I'm just gonna pop a tab more there. Bit more there. Just trying to cover up all them bits I don't like. This is my solution, guys. This is my solution. The solution to covering up something you don't like. Stickles all the way. Stickles, stickles, stickles. Even more stickles. And if you're in doubt, some more stickles. So let me move that out of the way. I'm just going to wipe my hand off because it's all over me now. Like, all over me. All over me, all over me. So am I zoomed out enough? I don't think I am. I don't think we are. Why does this tripod not like to move for me? It's sort of, when I zoom out it goes blurry and then it comes back. So strange. So strange. Let's see if I can fix it a bit. You see all the mess on my desk. And possibly a little bit of a Marlboro, what I have left. Well, there it is, and if I put it up to the light, can you see what we've done with the stickles? So we've stickled it up, sort of got rid of the background we didn't like. All the fish are shining, and that is my page complete. Oh, there we go. I'm not entirely happy with it, but it's done. I've covered up the bits I didn't like so much. Thank you so much for watching. See you again soon. Bye everyone.